Yes. Away. Only because I don't know officially what he's doing, but I presume. I presume that's what he's doing. Not that I'll be making a public proclamation as to where it is, but I presume that's where it is. Are we ready to go? Okay. Call this meeting to order. I don't know how long I've been live for, but I'm certainly live now. Our mayor and deputy mayor are away this evening, and so you have me, the previous deputy mayor, to chair tonight's regular council meeting. To kick things off, I would like to look for a motion to adopt the agenda. Councillor Verdeko.
I will make the motion to adopt the agenda for this evening.
Any further discussion? I will call the question. All in favor? Approved unanimously. And I'm looking for a motion to approve the minutes. Councillor Flowers.
I will move to approve the minutes of April 11th.
Any further discussion? I will call the question. All in favor? Approved. Okay, and that brings us into delegations, which there are none. And then bylaws. Let's get started with Mr. Corman on Bylaw 12/2023.
Thank you, councillors. I'm going to quickly review the Bylaw 12/2023 Land Use Amendment for 304 First Avenue East. The parcel is located, as you can see, at the corner of Ross Avenue and First Street East. It is currently RMX District land use. The applicant tends to use the existing building. As you can see, this is First Street East here, 304, and it butts up against Ross Avenue. Parking will be finalized during the development permit stage, but existing parking in the rear and the front driveway can be utilized. As you can see, here is a picture of the front yard where the garage is currently here, and the side and rear yard has ample parking for any commercial use. As I said, it's going from residential mixed district to commercial transition district, and public engagement. So far, the notice of application sign was posted on site, circulation for comments and concerned, and none have come back at the moment, and we're proposing a May 8th public hearing. And so I'd like to recommend action 1, that council give first reading Bylaw 12/2023 and establish a public hearing for May 8th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m.
All right, thank you, Mr. Corman. Councillor Verdego.
I will make the motion that council approve option 1, that council give first reading to Bylaw 12/2023 and establishes a public hearing for Monday, May 8th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m.
Okay, and as a reminder to all of our viewers that there is no debate during first reading. But I will ask, is there any questions for clarification from anybody here? Seeing none, then I will call the question. All in favor of first reading as well as establishing the public hearing? Approved.
Thank you, council. I'm going to continue with the next.
Yes, please do.
This is Bylaw 13/2023, Land Use Amendment for parcel located at 313 Ross Avenue, located here on the map. This is the plan of the Ross Avenue site. There is a asphalt lane to the north, and parking will be located off the lane. This is the west view of the site, and the north view where the lane will be to get into parking, and this is the south view side of the property. We are currently looking at a RMX district use, and we're looking to have this commercial change to commercial transition. A sign was posted February of 2023. It has been circulated for comments and concerns. We're asking for a public hearing to be held in May. And so I'd like to recommend action 1, that council give first reading to Bylaw 13/2023 and establish a public hearing for, again, Monday, May 8th at 2023 at 5:30 p.m.
Okay, excellent. Councillor McFadden?
Yes, I'll move the recommended action that we give first reading to Bylaw 13/2023 and establish the public hearing for the Monday, May 8th at 5:30.
Okay, great. Same as the last one, no debate here. Is there any questions for clarification? Seeing none, I shall call the question. All in favor? First reading is approved as well as the public hearing.
Thank you, council.
Thank you. Next up, we will have Mr. Ham presenting to us the smoking bylaw amendment, Bylaw 14/2023.
Good evening, council. As discussed in the committee of the whole meeting last week, smoking bylaw 09/2017 prohibits smoking at recreation facilities. The proposed smoking bylaw amendment is intended to allow designated smoking areas at Spray Lake Sawmill Center and Cochrane Arena. Administration recommends that council give first reading to bylaw 14/2023.
Okay, so this is the same item we saw at the recent committee of the whole meeting. Councillor Flowers, would you like to make motion?
Sure, I'd like to give first reading to bylaw 14/2023 with the, do we set a date on that?
Nope.
No, just first reading, yeah.
Okay,
And I just want to say, I think it's brilliant to make the change.
excellent. Any questions for clarification on the first reading? Okay, well, I'll call the question. All in favor of Bylaw 14/2023 first reading? Approved. And last but not least, we have Mr. Derricott coming to present to us about the meeting times for our committee of the wholes.
Good evening, Mr. Chair, members of council. Pretty straightforward request for council to consider an adjustment to the start of our committee of the whole times. This, I guess, I think Jaylene's on it now. Thank you. As per our recent conversations with council, there is request that administration bring forward an adjusted meeting time for committee as a whole from 5:30 to 6. This will allow for a regular administrative briefing to be given to council prior to the start of the committee meetings, with sundry informational items being passed to council in that space. As you may recall, the procedural bylaw was recently updated to include parameters around committee of the whole, which includes that council can set that time by resolution.
Okay, excellent. Councillor Fordego.
Thank you for that. I just wanted to make the comment, just so the public at large realizes that this is not about us hearing information prior to voting or anything like that. It is strictly just conversation around the table so that we can remain updated on big ticket items or big items that are coming forward, and having some continual dialogue that sometimes isn't necessarily always easy for this council to have around the table. So just so that they know that this isn't some sort of pre-meeting, pre-decision making decisions going on.
Okay, great. Any further discussion? Questions? I'll call the question. You made the motion, correct?
I will make that motion now.
Whoops. So there is a motion, and I will call the question on that motion. All in favor? Approved.
Very good. So this change will take effect beginning with our next committee meeting, which I believe is next week. So,
Okay. We will see you at 6, public. All right. Cruising right along. There's no other finance. Any notices of motion? No? No drama? It's the best part of the agenda. It's always exciting. I have no mayor's report as the deputy mayor, assistant to the deputy mayor, I guess. Any council reports? Okay, well, no in camera, and so that just adjourns tonight's very brief and efficient meeting.